Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mac Rogers. I'm a real estate broker here in Castro Valley, California. Today I'm going to take you on a detailed tour of one of my favorite neighborhoods in Castro Valley, and that is the neighborhood of Columbia. So one of the main ways of getting to Columbia is off of Crow Canyon and Cal Canyon. So we are at Crow Canyon. This is Crow Canyon, and Cal Canyon is right over there. As we go ahead towards Columbia, I'm gonna show you some landmarks like this one, Bay Trees Park. They have tennis courts over here, and then you have the fire department right there. And I'm just gonna point out some landmarks so you can familiarize yourself if Columbia is one of the properties, or Columbia is one of the neighborhoods that you want to check into. But here's one of the reasons why I like Columbia is that, again, when you make a left on Cal Canyon as you head towards the main entrance, it feels like you're in a backcountry road. So here's one of the detours that I want to do before we head over to Columbia, and that is Canyon Middle School right here. That over there is higher, so I'm gonna take you up the stairs here. It's not Columbia, but I just want to show you the view from here. I see kids climbing down or going down this little path when there's when school's off. So it's fun. I mean, I can imagine being a kid being dropped off and climbing over here. See? So the school's over there. I didn't go all the way to the top. We got higher over there, and again, Cal Canyon going towards Columbia over there. Let's go! So from the corner of Crow Canyon to the entrance of Columbia, it's about half a mile. Can't remember quite exactly, which is, I think, kind of funny because I ride this on my bike a lot, and I'm always looking at the mileage, and for some reason I can't remember right now if it was half a mile or a quarter of a mile. I think it's a quarter of a mile, but anyways, let's continue on. And this is what I mean, that when you go on Cal Canyon towards Columbia, it feels like it's secluded. It feels like very backcountry road because of all the trees, of all the nature, or all the greeneries. So here's another landmark as you're heading towards the entrance of Columbia, and that is Cal Canyon Regional Park. That thing goes crazy during the summer when it's really hot. Cars parked all over this. I mean, you can't walk where I'm walking right now. And you're in the right place when you see a British telephone booth right there, right across from the Cal Canyon Regional Park. Here's another neighborhood that I'm gonna feature in one of my other videos in the future, and that is Briar Ridge, also off of Cal Canyon Park. So there you go, Briar Ridge. One of my favorite things about the neighborhood of Columbia is that I think I already mentioned it, the feeling of exclusivity. There's only one main entrance. There are kind of emergency entrances, but no one uses it. At least ever since we moved here, I've never seen it used except by emergency vehicles. And so right there, that's the entrance. This is Cal Canyon recreational area, and all the way to the end are the horse stables. But this is the one and only entrance for Columbia. And for those people wondering why the HOA doesn't put a gate, because people have asked about that before, from what I heard, this is not owned by Columbia. It's an easement from the Cal Canyon recreational area. So there's a trail entrance over there that can lead you all the way to the top, or just at the main entrance over there. The left of Columbia is called Canyon Recreation. So the road from the beginning of from the entrance of Columbia and kind of to the top, not really the top, but when it kind of flattens out to the sign, there's a sign over there that says welcome to Columbia, but that's a little bit over a quarter of a mile and it's really steep. If you are a resident over here, one of the things that you need to pay attention to is this this thing over here. This is not an entrance to Call Canyon recreational area, but a lot of people during the summer when it gets busy, they would enter here. And what's really annoying about it is I don't know if you've seen a couple of cars coming down. When you're not expecting a car right over there to be like making a left, it really becomes so dangerous. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever move here. When you're going down Columbia Drive and then you hit this section over here, people don't listen. They don't follow directions because it already says there, no left turn, no Call Canyon entrance. As you can see, this is still Columbia Drive. We just started climbing, at least I'm walking. So one of the things that I really like about Columbia is the fact that we only have single family homes that are here. Single family detached. No condos, no townhouses, nothing, okay? So don't be putting multi-family units over here. And yes, I'll admit I'm NIMBY. As you're climbing Columbia Drive, there's another spot over here that is for emergency vehicles only, you know. So Columbia Drive is parallel to Center Street, and I'll show you that one. Well, I'm still way off. I thought I was already close. So this is one of those emergency access roads that I was saying. We're still not at the top of Columbia, but close. So this little stretch of a road over here, right here, it goes to, I can't remember right now the street over there, but you're gonna hit Crane and then ultimately Center Street. So that's the bottom of Columbia. We're almost to the top right there. I don't know if the video will show it, the Columbia sign, welcome to Columbia. Okay, you know you're at the top of Columbia, or at least the main where the houses starts, when you get to here and you see that sign, the sign that says welcome to Columbia. By the way, to the right of this welcome sign is a trail entrance. I think I pointed it out earlier at the bottom. So you can go end up here or all the way to the top. So that's one of the trail entrances. So as soon as you hit that welcome sign, you will start to see all the houses over here in Columbia. So again, all single family homes. I personally love the 3-car garage single level homes. There's a lot of them here that are like that. Here's another one of those little streets that are only for service vehicles and I guess in case of an emergency. I've never seen it open. I don't wish to see it open anytime soon, because you know, if that's open, that means that the regular road is inaccessible, meaning there's emergencies. So but anyways, here it is. Let me show you. Okay, that's Linwood over there, kind of like the first side streets. So this is the emergency access that goes through Center Street over there. It goes to Center. Here's another one of those special features that essentially makes Columbia special. at least to me, okay? And that is this clearing over here, not that one, this clearing over here. Okay, you see that? During 4th of July and New Year's Eve, you will see a lot of the fireworks across the bay, from the peninsula. That's if it's a clear night. That's the clearing over there. So this particular area has become really popular because, again, for fireworks on a clear night, 4th of July and New Year's, you can see everything over there. So the houses over here have very nice views of the bay. So when we first moved here, that wasn't really a big thing wherein people were camping out over here to see the fireworks, but it has become a thing. We're now approaching our park and our pool area. Actually, it's not our park, it's Deerview Park. It's part of the Hayward Recreational Parks Department, but the pool is Columbia's. We got a balance beam for our Olympic athletes. One of my favorite streets here in Colombia. So this is the four-way stop of Colombia. I mentioned that because that's the only The second stop sign, there's only two stop signs over here in Colombia, and that one is the second one. This little area over here behind it is the trail system for the Bay Ridge Trail, and you see a lot of turkeys coming across, deers, and also I haven't seen them yet, but I think the wild pigs, they come out of that. So anyway, the trail is down there. This is Colombia. Look at all those houses, all single family homes. No townhouse, no condos. Keep that away from my neighborhood. Here's another area where all the wildlife comes out. Like, look at this. These are turkey feathers. Turkey feathers. And again, the trail goes over there. And I don't know if you can see it. I think those are the wild pigs. They're destroying the whatever that thing is. They're scouring for food. So the trail is back there. I'm gonna take you on that trail one of these days. How can you not love this place? Look at that. Look at all those houses. Again, all single family detached. Keep your townhouse and condo away from my neighborhood. You know, if I grew up here as a kid, one of the things that I probably would have been doing is going down this little path and trying to cross the trail over here or over there, you know. But I'm older now. I don't want to get yelled at. More nice parts of Colombia. It's kind of foggy right now, or cloudy. But look at that view. This little area over here is, I think this is water right over there. It's fenced off, and then there's a pumping station over here. I've never really been able to see. One of these days when the gate is open, I'll ask if I can see it. But I think it's our water over there. I don't know if it's our water, but it's a reservoir. Maybe for fire. We're almost to the top of Colombia. So this is that reservoir that I was referring to. So, buried reservoir. Wonder what that means. Huh. So when you get to the flat part of Colombia at the top, you're almost there. It's almost at the end. It's about 2 miles from the bottom to the part right over there. I know because I ride my road bike all the way up here. So this is the top part of Colombia. This is the end. So again, it's about 2 miles from the bottom to here. And it just loops. It becomes Belhurst Lane. These are more nice streets over here in Colombia. I'm gonna take you to one of the trail entrances, one of the trails that we go to, but I'm just gonna show you the entrance today. Okay, this trail entrance right here before COVID, basically no one was using this except a few neighbors or a few residents, but now it's become popular. So let me show you right here. So here's another reservoir. So we got a lot of water here. So let me just give you a quick overview of this place. If we go over there, that goes down to Columbia. If you go over here, you can either go, I think, all the way to Lafayette, and also to Redwood Road, which we've done. It's pretty far. So that's part of the park, East Bay Regional. So that kind of concludes our tour of Columbia. Hopefully you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Hopefully you liked the way I was taking videos. This was kind of a spur of the moment. I woke up kind of early, so I figured I'll take my camera and walk around and just show you the best neighborhood in Castro Valley. Yep, I said it. It's the best. Before we go, I want to share with you the best street, or at least my favorite street. It's not the street where I live in, but this street right here. It's called Springbrook. There. I like that street because it's wide and not a lot of cars park on the street, and clean. Wow, look at that view.